Immanuel Kant.
Wait, should I steal the fruit? It can be universalized. It's a categorical imperative. But is it moral?
Okay, forget all that. Tell me about your epistemology.
Alright. Well, after thinking about it a lot, I determined that there's two faculties involved in the knowing process. We have sensibility, like intuitions, and we have understanding, like the source of concepts. I also thought about it more, and I determined that thoughts without contents are empty, and intuitions without concepts are blind. I also determined that with its power to receive and with its power to think comes knowledge. I'll tell you some more outside.
Professor,
Hello.
can I ask you a few questions about your childhood?
Absolutely.
Perfect. I just wanted to know about what you did growing up.
Well, you see, I was born on April 22nd, 1724. This was in a Christian household. And I got my doctorate in philosophy. Not really a big deal. And I dropped out when my dad died. I really don't like to talk about it, but it was a tough childhood for me. I grew up in Germany, and yeah, it was really tough. But eventually, I developed into a professor, and I taught metaphysics and logic. And in 1781, actually, that's when I was 57, I released a book called The Critique of Pure Reason, and it was about 800 pages long. The book, it was about different sections of philosophy, and unfortunately, although I'm here today, I actually died when I was 79 on February 12th. That's 1804, in case you can't do the math. And I don't like to talk about it very much, although I can tell you my last words. They were in German. It is good, meaning it is good.
Could you tell me about analytic and synthetic propositions, as I know you have a background in them?
Well, absolutely. So analytic propositions, they represent the a priori side of things. This is regarding knowledge, and it's when the predicate term merely restates the subject term and adds no new information. For example, I can tell you that all triangles are three-sided objects, and without looking at triangles, you can understand that concept and acknowledge its existence and its truth. On the flip side, synthetic propositions, they're the a posteriori side of things, meaning that they require sense experience to say whether or not they're true. So I can give you an example. There's a perfect one. So you see that car over there? It's very clearly red, as you can tell. Now that's a synthetic proposition if I was to say that car is red, because we require our sight to determine that.
Do you have any more loose information about epistemology that you can tell me?
Well, sure. I can tell you a few things that I've claimed throughout the years. For one, I've always said things in themselves are not accessible to our knowledge. Number two, I claim that we know important things about our objects of experience. And for a third and final one, just for kicks and giggles, I claim that we don't get structural information about our objects through our senses.
Oh, Emmanuel, you should just tell me some fun facts about yourself.
Well, during my life, I never actually left Germany. I only went to Arnsdorf, which is 60 miles away from my hometown. What was I doing? Another one, and a final point. I've taught 4 different subjects throughout my career. Not only math, not only logic, not only physics, but also physical geography.
I don't think I have any more questions for you, so thanks for your time.
It's been good. Well, I guess I already told you everything you need to know about my epistemology. So with that, it's been good.